But our task today is to pull some of these big logs out of the not so easy space. Last week we got the ones out of the easy space. We could get them with the excavator and the trailer. But these logs are deep into the woods. And so what's the plan today?
Well, we're going to try to use some of them for saw logs, so we want to keep them long, and we're going to try to pull them with the tractor. I pulled 5 yesterday. I could not, it would not move this log right here, so I'm going to cut it and go ahead and get it to the house, and then I'm going to go down here and look and see what's close to the edge that I can get, because I went deep in here yesterday and got some, and it was challenging, but it did get them out. So.
And we've talked to a guy with a mobile, what's he got?
Sawmill.
A mobile sawmill, and so he's going to bring it out here and cut these longer trees into some planks for us.
Right now we got to get the saw logs to the house.
So we're going to drag them up there using that tractor and see how our little logging expedition goes today. Halfway down the power line, we were down at the creek last week, and Dominion Power has cut all the way up past Robert's stand and all the way down. So I was going to show you a little bit of this. Get on the back side of this. But you can see they just go through and cut the tallest trees, you know, back. So we're trying to pull out from here, and they've cut here and here. But these trees, there's nothing wrong with them. They're not all, some of them are dead, but most of them are fine. And then you've got all this nice lumber, you know, to do something with. Our trick is to get it out. And we're right here by where the creek winds around. Everything's a little bit frozen this morning because it's 30 degrees in here. But yep, they just walk and cut and walk and cut. But we've got more trees cut here, and then they go right across this little area. And cut. And it's like this all the way down. Just walking and cutting. And walking and cutting. Now that one's got some disease over there, that tree. But
Getting a lot of lift on this. Is a heavy log. She's a doozy. I just got a wee little bit of lift on it. Find something to stick underneath it.
the pile of logs we've gotten out. Those are the ones he drug yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then today, we're starting fresh. Probably just get the 2 today.
Might be a little challenging.
Yeah, because it went under. It got up underneath the hitch, didn't it? Yeah, that one drug like a champ.
Oh yeah.
Very good. You think he'll be able to split all these into lumber in one day?
He said 6 to 8.
6 to 8, okay.
A day's worth for him is what
Oh yeah, that's a lot. Just have to drag them out the old-fashioned way.
Our disclaimer is that's a trailer mover, and I'm sacrificing it for log skidding if it tears all to pieces. So far it's held up, so it's the best I got.
Well, if it's the best you got, it's the best you got, right?
Back to the woods.
All right, we talked about the mats that Dominion Power placed through the property in preparation for changing out these poles. So this is where I am, and this is the edge of our property. Our property runs between those 4 poles right across. So right where the trees begin is where our property begins. So this is where they're cutting trees. Those trees are far enough back from the line that they haven't started cutting through here. So they started right at the top of this hill. So I'll take you up there and show you where they started cutting trees and what it looks like and how far down they're going. So we're right at the top. So here's our point of reference. That's Stream Loop and Boulder Trail and Mr. Robert's stand. And so you can see the tree line is further back from there from where we started. And so here it juts out, and this is where they started cutting trees. So we started with some pines, and they cut some long strips, and then they also came in and cut the longer logs into pieces. So they've come back, you know, several, 20 feet maybe, and they've cut all the way down the power line starting right here. So the trees here are pines for the most part, which, because they've limbed them and cut them up, it makes a nice little brush area for the animals. So that part's okay. But they went all the way down. They first came and put red dots on all the trees they were going to cut. So we knew there were a fair amount. But until you start seeing them hit the deck, it's hard to know, you know, how many actually are down. From here all the way down to where Chris is pulling logs out and further, it's going to go all the way to the stream, all the way down. They're cutting trees. So the mats are most of the way down. They quit working for the holiday, so they should start back next week, and we should see some more progress. So all along here are cut trees, so I'll try to show you some of that. I'm just going to drive down here and kind of show. You can tell all through there are cut trees. I can get you straight. So they're all limbed up, and those are cut into smaller pieces than these big oaks we're dealing with, but all through there cut pines. Seems such a waste, but going through here. That one fell on its own. There's some more cut in here. This is at the top of Whitetail Ridge proper. And so I've come all the way down from Robert's Stand to here, and you can see they're still cutting all the way down. Most of these trees are marked, and it's just, you know, steady cutting. Now this would be good firewood because it's already in small chunks. But the further we go down, the longer the logs are. So we're gonna keep heading down. I don't know if you can see, but Chris is right down there is where we began. We got Alan's stand and then where he was. And so we'll keep going down. They've cut all the way down. So I'm going to come right down here this plank path. And all through there they've cut. I don't know how many trees. I estimated 50, but it's probably more like a couple hundred. Operation. This is where we were before. Now he's moved up here with the excavator. So let's see what he's doing. Stops here, and we've pulled several of these logs out of here. So this is where we were log splitting last week. They've cut these, and we got these out, these big logs out and back to the house and split. However, you know, there's several more to go. And this is where they stopped for the holiday, was with this one back here. So from here, this was the last big log, the last big tree that was cut. And we are now back here at the fishing creek. And you can see there's red dot there, so they're going to get, there's red dot there. So there's 3 more right here they're going to get. And then the trees have dots on them all the way down to the creek. That's a lot of trees. And then there's not as many, but there are some on the other side. Some of those tall pine trees they'll cut too, but most on this side are the hardwoods, the oaks. And some are rotten, but most are not. So they're perfectly good trees, and we're going to do everything we can to save some of them.
Sit the tractor and drive. How about that? I'll be a tractor driver.
Yeah.
This is the part in and out, from one piece of equipment to the other. Trying to do it as safely as you can.
That's why you go to the gym all week, so you can work at the farm on the weekends.
Yeah.
This one's got a bit of a arm to it, but we've drug a lot out.
Oh yeah. Back on the track. Yeah.
You did it.
For what?
You did it.
I got a lot of experience. Between yesterday and today.
So that's going to be your encore.
I don't know if it's going to be enough. It seems like a lot of work.
You stay fit. Your encore career will be logging.
What's that?
Your encore career is logging.
Yeah. Got a big problem.
Wow, what happened?
Just made the biggest mess. Caused 2 little things. Let's see how
yeah.
It botched across the driveway and we just done a groove everywhere.
Maybe another project.
Yeah. Project.
Yes, they do. But we've got a nice lumber yard started.
You're not a good trainer.
No.
Drive off.